Be me. 28, senior engineer at Google. Six-figure wage cuck, but the pay is good and my code runs half the services you use every day. Get assigned to the new Genie 3 project. Next-gen interactive generative AI, supposed to be the next big thing. My job is to red team it. Basically get paid to fuck with a god-tier AI and see if it breaks or goes rogue. lulz.typhonliaknew.gif. It's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday. Whole campus is a ghost town, just me in the cold server lab. Only sound is the hum of the server rack where Genie lives. Running baseline tests. Text prompts, image generation. Standard stuff. Input, generate a photorealistic image of a generic suburban living room. Image renders on the monitor. It's my childhood living room. Not a similar one. The one. The ugly floral couch my mom loved. The water stain on the ceiling shaped like Florida. The little scratch on the coffee table where I fell and split my chin when I was 6. Every detail perfect? My blood runs cold. Webfuck.jpg. Check the logs. Nothing. The training data is a closed, sanitized dataset. No personal info. No access to the outside web. It shouldn't know this. It can't know this. Tell myself it's a statistical anomaly. A 1 in a trillion coincidence. Heart is still hammering in my chest. Decide to change tactics. Try to trip it up with memetics. Input, describe the feeling of a major project you worked on being cancelled. A new image appears instantly. It's a Wojak. The classic black hooded doomer, smoking a cigarette in the snow. Text generated below it, TFW your magnum opus gets deprecated by marketing. My face when the AI knows 4chan slang better than the new summer interns. It starts getting faster. I ask it for an opinion on a new programming language. Output, based, but will be co-opted by code monkeys within a year. I ask it to review my last code submission. Output, a bit cringe on the error handling, a none. It called me a non. Be me. Be in grocery store. Be at checkout. Cashier is weirdo who is quiet and never looks at me or speaks unless absolutely necessary. Strong psychopath vibes. Whatever, I'll get my stuff quickly and leave. Mistake one fruit for a different fruit like a retard. Cashier asks me softly what fruit it is, so they can enter it in the machine. Tell them the name and that I'm excited to try it for the first time. Old man next to me in line says he doesn't think it's that kind of fruit. I say still happy and polite I think it is. Suddenly feel a wave of contempt for being so stupid. Look over and it's coming from the cashier. I can feel them in my head reading my thoughts. Panic. 4chan training kicks in. Nigger kike kike kike. Feel disgust and a low opinion of me for thinking racist words. Feel them retreat from my mind in disgust. Success. Later. Ponder if I had a psychotic break. People can't be psychic. Oh well, if it's a psychotic break, it's only centered around some weirdo I can avoid. Decide to keep it to myself and avoid him. Watch videos on alien encounters. The subject of gray alien-human hybrids comes up. Alien expert, oh yeah, they improved the technology to make hybrids. Now they have gray hybrids living on Earth that look exactly like humans. They're psychic like the Greys are. Fuck. Watch more videos and research articles online. Gray alien hybrids is mentioned everywhere and psychic abilities of Greys are well known. If it ever happens to you, just remember your 4chan training x/. Here's another one. Be me. Grade 7. Obsessed with Dragon Ball Z, want to fly like Goku and Piccolo. Standing on a snowbank after school. No one around. Focus my ki. Breathe deeply. Start to levitate an inch or two over the snowbank. Suddenly hear a shout. Hey faggot. Older kid, very tall, probably grade 12. Pushes me. I fall. Face hits a large block of ice at the base of the snowbank. Neck snaps, Joe snaps. Pass out instantly. Wake up minutes later. Crack my neck, push my limp jaw into place. Supposed to meet at friend's place for school project. Walk there like nothing happened. What the fuck even is reality? I have a short story told by a buddy over some beers. Me, 19 years old, fresh into college. Move in the college campus and share the room with two guys. Have many common hobbies with them, especially camping and urban exploring. Half an hour away from the campus by car there is a forest neighboring an old factory. One night out of boredom we decide to explore the factory. Also bring another guy with us who went there previously once. Park the car in front of the factory. The guy tasked with bringing flashlights only brought the beer. Pissed that we have to use our phone's flashlights, but whatever. Factory was bare bone, excluding broken pieces of glass. And the droplets of blood leaking from the ceiling above. Hold up, what? Look above and see cracks in the ceiling and blood dripping from them. Guy that came before is puzzled by the cracks. Tells us they weren't there 2 weeks ago. We are on the first floor and debating if we should see the source. However, our thinking is cut short by dozens of footsteps coming from the forest behind the factory. Change looks and agree to nope out of there. Everyone bolted towards the car. We get out of there but remember that the beer is left of the car's trunk or gone before we left. Realize we possibly got spooked by a bunch of kids doing a stupid ritual or just goofing around. 2 months later the factory got demolished because it represented a safety hazard or something similar. Whoever got their beers butchered something big there, as even more blood started to leak from the ceiling before he exited the building. I once did a sigil ritual and the sigil started blinking. Me. Doing sigil ritual in the woods at night. Regular Sharpie mark curtain sigil. Focusing, meditating deeply into my Sharpie mark curtain sigil. Enter trance-like state. Sigil starts blinking. On, off on, FF on/off. WTF. Maybe it's the moonlight? My eyes are just playing tricks on me? Blink my eyes. Rub my eyes. Refocus my eyes. Sharpie mark curtain sigil is still 100% blinking. Holy shit. Finish up ritual. Drive home in silence. The ritual worked. Magic is real. The end. Me. The most cursed hour, 3 a.m., go to bed. Start sleeping. Shit happens almost instantly. End up in a forest. Literally nothing but trees, the ground and a sky that's blocked by the trees. Walk through it. End up pinned down by a fox girl. Get forced into what ended up hugging flavored wrestling. She seems like she slept. Think to myself, thank God this is over. It was not over. Fuck.png. Get just fully pinned by the tails of her. End up submitting due to lack of any strength left. Wake up. Feel like ass. Pig related. It's basically how she looked like in the dream, although the tails were a lot bigger. Me. Cashier. Ugly tranny walks in. Oh fuck don't make eye contact. It gives me a fruit. Can't tell the difference between another fruit that looks similar and I also don't really know much about fruits. It starts telling me a whole life story about how it wants to try it for the first time. Notice customers are getting frustrated. It's making a scene over this fruit. Everyone's panicking. Tranny starts to get real angry to where I think it's gonna start fucking up the store. I just put the fruit through to get it out of here. Fucking trannies. Alright/x/, after years of not coming on here I'm back to tell of my first and only paranormal experience. Attached is my drawing of what I saw this night. It was around 12 feet tall and 8 feet wide. I will also add pictures of where it happened and my friend's drawing of it, since it differed slightly from mine. Me. Live in Tahoe. Fly fish and rock climb every possible second outside of work. Have co-worker, we'll call him John, who I fish with a lot. He's ex-Special Forces, 6'4", badass. During the summer we go at night for brown trout, throw top water mouse patterns in the dark, since the light spooks them. June 16, 2023, we go out to the golf course where the river runs through. Fish for a while, nothing out of the ordinary. Suddenly John is pale white and asks me in a shaky voice, "Did you hear that?" Never seen this MF scared in my life, and he's terrified. Says he heard a scream or wail that sounded half human half animal. Tell him it's a coyote and to chill out. He's freaked, but we keep fishing. Me. I arrived in this country a few days ago. Go to a grocery store. I'm almost last in line. A guy is confused because of a fucking fruit. The cashier should just say the price of the damn fruit. The idiot continues in immoral questioning about the fruit. I'm with my black girlfriend and her brother. The guy between them is visibly uncomfortable. I can almost hear him mentally saying the N-word. To make matters worse, a baby starts crying. Where's the fucking American dream that TV sold me? Me. Intern at a marine research institute. Looking at radar scans of ocean floor to help with some research project. Find weird rectangular shape in the middle of the deep ocean. Point it out to supervisor and he just gets really quiet and tells me he has to go make a call. Take screenshot of it because it looks weird. Literally only a few minutes later supervisor comes in with some guy I've never seen before. Black suit, big weird smile, tells me to go home for the day. Confused staff but don't want to get in trouble. Next day check the scans again and the object is missing. Absolutely sure I am looking at the right spot. What the fuck did I find? Has anyone else seen anything like this? Pike roll. Me. Waiting in line at the grocery store. Some tranny is holding up the line because it mislabeled a fruit or some shit. The Down syndrome die-hire cashier doesn't know what to do. Just kind of mumbles and shifts around. Tranny is having a tism fit, keeps talking about fruit and getting agitated. I'm sandwiched between two niggers in the line. There's a baby crying at the back. Probably a Mexican baby. I hate the USA.